Welcome everyone to the unofficial Server League UCL. Yeah, disclosure, the tournament isn't officially for SL, but it is organized by people on the page. That being said, last week was a forfeit win against Waffle Flames. For some reason he hasn't appeared. Now we are facing Time Kitsune and his team. Let me put it up here. His team consists of Megaltaria, Volcarona, Starmie, Talonflame, Mamoswine, Porygon 2, Alomomola, Delphox, Malamar, Hariyama, Golduck, and Flareon. He has a lot of fire. So, in other words, he has a lot of weaknesses to Stealth Rock. And he doesn't have a spinner or defogger. No, sorry. He does have Starmie for a spinner. Never mind. And I know he's gonna bring it because I have voice. And that thing gets Thunderbolt. It can devastate almost any. It can devastate a lot of things. It also gets Ice Beam, which basically destroys the Pokemon that you're seeing right here. So my lineup: Bahamut, getting 6 KOs in the match against Stompa, and 1 against Diogo, although that was Slubish, the Intimidate Elements. Standard, same setup as last time: Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, Crunch, and Earthquake. Lumberry for its item, Moxie ability. As soon as I set up, there's nothing on his team that can stop me, barring Alamomola and Mamoswine itself because it has Ice Shard. However, if I am able to get rid of Mamoswine, Salamence is free to do whatever it wants. I have Crush, the Mega Blastoise. His Dark Pulse, Ice Beam, Scald, Rapid Spin. As you can see, his objective is Hazard Control, first off. Though his only Hazard setter really is Mamo, it's still not a bad idea to bring Rapid Spin, because this thing is still really bulky. You'd be surprised the things Mega Blastoise is able to take. Regardless, this thing is able to switch in on a lot of his team. Starmie is kinda iffy, but I'm carrying Dark Pulse in case he switches it in. Or if I can predict that. If I cannot predict that, holy fucking god. Alamomola is a fucking annoying piece of shit, and I want to kill it as soon as I possibly can. Amy Rose, the Sandslash. Impish. This one carries Custa Berry. Yeah, I want to be able to get rocks up before anything. Counter, Stealth Rock, Rapid Spin, Earthquake. 2 spinners. My reasoning for this is that I want to be able to get rid of entry hazards. I need entry hazards away, not because my team is particularly weak against them, but because they make Mamoswine pretty much. They render Mamoswine, whatever he does with Mamoswine, pointless. And I want to be able to have that advantage. Counter. If Mamoswine fires on Icicle Crush, I'm hoping this guy is able to take it. If he takes it, Mamoswine is going down, barring Flinch or Focus Sash. Regardless, I should be able to beat it, I think. And even if I can't do so with Amy, with Sandslash, I still will have ways around it. Unfortunately for me, though, I think I don't lack priority for this team. So that's fine. I hope I can do what I want to do with this thing. It's debut, so let's hope it's a good one. Melee returns for this setup. Special defensive wall. Heal Bell, Thunder Wave, Seismic Toss, Milk Drink. This is gonna be a cleric set. My intent with Milk Tank is paralyzing. Volcarona and Megaltaria do not appreciate being paralyzed. Talonflame kinda sorta doesn't care because it gets Gale Wings, but otherwise... Also, if I get Talonflame paralyzed, Houndoom out prioritizes with Sucker Punch. That is also a reason why I want to paralyze it. Also, Houndoom out prioritizes an Ice Shard, which are the two primary priority users of the game of his team. It also prioritizes Bullet Punch from possible Hariyama. If he brings Hariyama, Miltank becomes kinda it. She gets in trouble. But Salamence can switch in on it, barring Ice Punch. The problem is that it can't one shot. So yeah. But my dedicated switch into Hariyama is Blobby, our Clefable. Same setup as week 1. Unaware, Calm Mind, Moonblast, Wish, except we have Thunderbolt instead of Flamethrower. Looking at his team, the only thing that wants to take a Thunderbolt, really, is Altaria. And Mamo, perhaps Porygon 2, but that's it. If I can get it, and also, this thing completely laughs in Volcarona's face, barring critical hits. I should be able to set up Calm Minds on it. If I manage to go plus 3 or 4, I should be able to plow through his team, no matter what he can do. Maybe if Talonflame is choice banded, but that's it. That being said, I would love getting a sweep with Clefable. I may change Rapid Spin on Blastoise for Toxic last minute, because honestly, Poison wouldn't be bad considering that he has a Porygon 2 on this team, and the high possibility that he will bring it, because it's able to wall any possible offenses unless I'm able to get rid of its item, which I have no setup to do. I may also remove Earthquake in favor of Knockoff. The reason I'm carrying Earthquake is because of all the fire on his team. Volcarona takes neutral damage. What else? Alamomola takes neutral and pretty much last in its face. Delphox takes super effective damage. Flareon takes super effective damage from this. As I said last minute, I may change that, so... Same thing with Rapid Spin on Blastoise, which may turn into Toxic. Those are the only possible last minute changes I may make for the battle. I am also debating doing live comm. Think it might be fun to do, and maybe you guys will like it. So, Thunderbolt destroys Starmie and Talonflame, and also Alamomola, which are the primary annoyances barring Porygon 2. If he brings Golduck, that thing is also dying. After boost, that is. You could also have the possibility of Hypnosis, but honestly, I'm not bothered by that as much as I maybe should be. Regardless, this thing also pretty much can laugh in Altaria all day long. It can... Megaltaria can set up as much as it wants. It's not gonna do that much to Blobby unless that Altaria is adamant or something, or is specially offensive. And even then, after setting up once, that thing is going down. The evil Doge, the Houndoom. This thing is also making its debut. This is ideal for Houndoom. You might say, but there's a Megaltaria, there's a Starmie. Yeah, you're right, you would be right. But here's the thing. I don't need this thing to take on Altaria. All I need from this thing is to drain fire damage. I could go for Sludge Bomb. I definitely could. The only thing on his team that is weak to Dark Pulse is Delphox. And I can check it with Sucker Punch. And I may go for Sludge Bomb instead, because that gives me a move against Altaria. That is actually not a bad idea. For now, I may go last minute, but at this point, Houndoom set up his Dark Pulse, Destiny Bond, Sucker Punch, and Flamethrower. Why am I running Sucker Punch? Stormy outspeeds this thing. Volcarona outspeeds this thing, and also has a chance to burn. Delphox also outspeeds Houndoom. It gets Dazzling Gleam, which is neutral to this, but he could also be sporting hidden powers. Golduck doesn't outspeed, but it has the possibility to. Flareon after a Flame Charge. Should I not have Houndoom out? Will outspeed. If it's the Guts set. Regardless, this thing is a last ditch effort to take down something. Destiny Bond will will force him to think twice about attacking, giving me some initiative, in other words. This time it's for initiative more so than to take something with me, because a lot of his team is extremely fast. So yeah, if I can paralyze Talonflame also, Houndoom wins in the priority bracket. Because when it's the same priority, when it's the same move, the same set of the priority bracket, like Sucker Punch and Gale Wings moves, the faster Pokemon goes first. And guess what? This guy moves faster in that sense. This guy moves faster than that if it comes down to that. Also, this thing can poison Alomomola, though I'd rather have Toxic, in all honesty. Malamar is going to be an issue, but I'm not that concerned with it. As you can see, I don't have bug type moves because I got this little girl, and she doesn't care about any boosts that Malamar wants to go with. So that's my team for this week's match. Let's hope we can get it done. And thank you guys for watching. See you in match day.